Good evening, and welcome to Blood Omen. So I'm finally doing it, guys. I'm finally doing the original purpose of what? I need some water. I should have said blood. Sorry. The original purpose of when I started to make content is I really wanted to emulate games and play older games. That was like the original, one of the things I wanted to do, and I'm finally doing it, man. I got all my other plans caught up to where they want to be. And we're starting the emulation series with the Blood Omen series. I had another person on one of my other videos comment saying that, like, a whole playthrough of an older game might not be super cool. Maybe like half of it or something like that, or a couple hours, which makes a lot of sense. And that is something that I might do with this series. I might not play through all of it, but maybe through like a majority chunk of it. And then get to the rest of my... I don't know. We'll see how it goes. But either way, guys, thank you very much for clicking on the video. Thank you very much for spending some of your time with me. Whether I'm in the background, the forefront, or wherever I am. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Let us check out Blood Omen.
There is a magical operation of maximum importance. The initiation of a new aeon. When it becomes necessary to utter a word, the whole planet must be bathed in blood.
Hell yeah, brother. We finished Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines, and now we're doing another vampire game. Look at this. Oh, the light! That's me, by the way, when I open the curtains. This looks like Diablo. Holy shit! What the? He took her skin off! What does this guy think he's doing? What was this guy's game plan?
Call your dogs! They can feast on your corpses!
Holy shit. That is awesome. I thought it was going to behead him. I thought it was going to take his head off.
Fulfilling the circle mallet of the Sarafan, you are hereby damned. The pleasures of the flesh are no longer yours. You have but one purpose, damned warrior. You will serve us for eternity.
What is going on? I feel like I just watched the whole season of a TV show. What the?
The tavern's closing. Best be on your way, stranger. What? No mug of ale for a weary traveller from distant Corhagen?
Here, here!
I can reward you well, for I am of noble
I
blood.
have coin to spare!
I'll stay open for no man in these dark times. Things come with the night that no sane man would welcome. And so I left, cold of heart and soul, forced to the road and the long, bitter night.
This is like really good writing. That is when was this game made? In 1880s? I have to make that joke every video, at least once in every playthrough. This is like really good animation for the year it was released. Also, the writing and the intro cinematic is really good too. I like this already. I'm breaking all his stuff! In case you guys don't know, next time we go to a bar...
That's him!
What the fuck? Hey! What the fuck? Oh my god. Fuck!
End it! Now!
What?
They, victors, suffering to the conquered. Ironic that now I was the one suffering. Not anything as pedestrian as physical pain, rather the cruel jab of impotent anger.
Impotent anger.
For revenge. I didn't care if I was in heaven or hell. All I wanted was to kill my assassins. Sometimes you get what you wish for. The necromancer Mortanius offered me a chance for vengeance, and like a fool, I jumped at his offer without considering the cost. Nothing is free, not even revenge.
Oh.
You will have the blood you hunger for.
Oh, I see. Wow, that's an intro.
I awoke to the pain of a new existence, in a dank womb of darkness and decay.
Okay, my little screen thing is bugging out here. We'll see if we can't fix that later on. Oh, the thing stopped. Oh, nope, it's still there.
The sanctuary spell enables me to travel to my crypt, where the soil of my grave provides me respite. I often resort to this when I am weak and need nourishment.
Whoa. Hey, we're learning. Cool. I'm just trying to figure out what the... Okay, so the left... The... I see. And this centers, right? No, it doesn't. Don't know what that does.
Reputed to have been ripped from the chest of the greatest vampire to have ever existed, Janos Audron, the Heart of Darkness restores vampiric unlife. Life is precious, Janos discovered, as it was torn, throbbing and bleeding from his own body.
Nice. Yeah, the writing is very well done. Ah, food.
This ancient vial bears with it a dark gift indeed, for with it my life force is increased.
How would I feed? Ah! Sorry. Oh shit. Damn it. Alright, well, it's a good thing we got the spare.
These ancient symbols of power contain raw magical energy that increases my own capacity to summon energy for the spawning of spells.
Don't.
The Heart of Darkness. The Heart of Darkness.
Okay. Okay, understood. Yeah, so some graphical errors, but nothing too game breaking, I think.
Within the walls of these chambers I could find respite, and if I so chose, resume my journey when my weariness abated.
Okay, so we're gonna save, and I think another reason why it's freaking out a little bit is because we're emulating from the shortcut of the ISO. So we're gonna try to emulate from the ISO directly itself too. When we come back, because I'm gonna take a little break, because yeah, I took a little nap in my coffin. So I'll see you guys then.
Assassin! Hey, Victus!
Well, at least I killed the first enemy now. Jesus Christ! Oh!
it! Now!
I was gonna mention this game was like pretty brutal for a PlayStation 1 game, but like Diablo came out around like this era too, and that game was pretty brutal as too. So
I awoke
not.
to the pain of a new existence.
Really wish there was like a control scheme thing that would show you. Oh, I just did it. Don't know what I did, but I just did it. Okay, so holding square.
These ancient symbols of power contain
feed.
raw magical energy that increases my own capacity to summon energy for the spawning of spells.
Okay, understood. Bones? Not in my crypt. Ooh, this looks cool. This was the save point, right. It's astonishing to me that we can play these old games on the PC. Oh, now it looks like my thing is gone. That's okay, maybe? Maybe it'll come back. Maybe it'll feel like coming back eventually. Lighting effects are really cool.
When rainfall comes, vampires are wise to find shelter from its acidic touch.
Interesting. Rain hurts me. I mean, yeah, that's a cool feature. I like that. Zombies! Gravemen! In my grave? I don't think so. What the hell? Is he invisible?
Save Victor!
Oh. Food? Don't mind if I do. Wait, let me get both these guys at the same time. Right here.
Save Victor! Save Victor!
Those bone men aren't very like aggressive towards me. Wah!
Save Victor!
Nice. Ah! Thank you.
Save Victor!
Wish there was like a run button. Well, what about... Oh. Hey, we're comboing! We're comboing, guys! Okay, alright.
These curious devices hurl bolts of whirling energy and eviscerate my human enemies by stripping ragged flesh from blood-stained bone.
Nice. How do I do that? Ah, yeah, they're kamikazes! Thank you, mortal. Thank you, mortal. Blood is life. You know how vampires say blood is life? Blood is life. You're right. Oh! What am I doing, man?
Hunger and weakness are no bar to vengeance's call. I would find my slayers and send them back whence I came.
Ah, okay, so now we are... No. Why would I do that? Hey! I thought you did too.
What trickery is this?
Oops. Give me your blood.
Their sneering faces were forever etched upon my memory. I had crossed death for this moment. My mind was empty save for one thought. I would kill.
Yes.
There is no greater release than that from vengeance sated. With my assassins dead, my quest was over.
Is that true, though?
Save Victor!
Don't think that's true.
'Tis not over, Cain. These fools were merely the instruments of your murder, not the cause. Look to their masters, look to the pillars, and gain way to the fortress of the mind.
Okay.
I had not expected such cruelty from the light. For in the embrace of the sun I could find no comfort, only malice. This would change in time for the worse, along with other things.
I would be...
This was where the bloody deed of my murder took place.
I would be fine with just, like, having this game's, like, entire, like, script just be, like, an audiobook and, like, me listening to it. Alright, so I guess we have to go to Ziegsteinstell. Ziegsteinstell. It's gonna be a good place. We should probably escape to the mausoleum. Right? Because it's about to be sunny, right? And vampires don't like light. Okay, hold on. Don't exactly know what's going on. Now I have to like walk all the way back? I don't understand. Should I not be like dying right now because I'm in the sunlight? Yeah, I don't understand. I'm not sure. I guess sunlight doesn't bother us. Or if it does, I can't see my health bar, so I can't tell.
What trickery is this?
Yeah, I'm...
There he is! Kill him!
Yeah, very, very weird. I don't know. Don't know if that's an NPC or not. It's a human, so... Are these guys just not gonna react? You actually are like cattle. Just did your wife, bro. Wow, okay, so... Whoa, this lady's freaking out. Hey, barkeep, remember me? Okay, remember me?
Save Victor!
Oh, okay, another cutscene?
The necromancer had offered me no warning as to what my resurrection would entail, and yet I must confess in my haste I had not sought one. Was his gift a curse? I would seek the pillars, for an answer. Bay Victor!
Ooh. This is throwy boy. Are you throwing like electricity at me?
Bay Victor! Bay Victor!
I wish Kane would stop saying Vane Victus after every kill.
Bay Victor!
We get it, dude. You're Greek.
As daylight chases darkness, the vampire's power wanes. The Pillars of Nosgoth. Even in life, few sights have moved me such as this. I marvel that such beauty should grace our dying world.
I guess, man, they look like what are those things called? They look like those dirty ear cleaners that people use. Puffers? What are they called? They're not called puffers. Earmuffs? No. You guys know what I'm talking about. That moves you, Kane? Well, all right. Beauty's in the eye of the beholder, what they say. This is gonna be like a big FFM AMV right here. It's a teleport. Okay. Ooh. This is cool. Hello? Oh, these are the pillars. I think I'm playing Mortal Kombat Deception again. I love it. I love Mortal Kombat Deception.
Trapdoor,
Whoa.
your madness has shattered our dreams and blinded you.
Keep your distance, or I'll send you back to hell, spirit!
There is nothing left of me to fear, vampire. I'm only a shadow of my former self, Ari, the balance of the Circle of Nine. Even so, I can provide the answers you seek.
I seek only a cure.
There is no cure for death, only release. You must destroy the sorcery that is now poisoning Nosgoth. Only then will you realize peace. The 9 of the Protectors of Hope were sworn to use their powers to preserve our world. Now these pillars have been corrupted by a traitor. My murder at the hands of this beast drove my love Napraptor mad. Now he spreads misery and pain among the Circle, crumbling the very foundation of Nosgoth.
Oh!
You must restore balance. You must right the Pillars of Nosgoth.
I care not for the fate of this world.
Then for yourself, Cain. Beware
She looks
the
sick.
unspoken.
Napraptor, with his blind act of vengeance, threatened to destroy all of Nosgoth. Each Circle member was bonded to the pillar he served. The pillars reflected the mental state of their servants, and as the minds of the Circle degenerated and descended farther into dementia, the pillars crumbled. To restore them, each member of the Circle had to die, and the artifact that served as their link to the pillar had to be returned. Only when all the pillars were restored did Ariel claim my curse would end. And so, my hunt for Napraptor began. The Pillar of Nature.
Okay.
The Pillar of Conflict.
This is cool. I like this.
The Pillar of the Mind.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say earth or rock, soil.
The Pillar of Dimension.
Ooh.
The Pillar of Balance.
I like that. That's a good pillar. That's probably my favorite pillar.
The Pillar of Energy. The Pillar of Time.
I hate time.
The Pillar of Death. The Pillar of States.
States? Okay. So very interesting. Can I talk to you? Sorry. No. Okay, very cool, very cool. Guys, I think I'm gonna call it here. Yeah, this is all very cool. I'm going to take this teleporter, see where this takes me. But what we might do...
These beacons serve as landmarks during my flights in bat form. Once I have committed their locations to memory, I can always return.
Oh.
In bat form, I can travel great distances with ease. From my vantage in the heavens, no region of Nosgoth is forbidden to me.
That's cool. How do I use it? I don't understand, like... And where did I go? Okay, so these are the pillars. Okay, I'm so confused. Let's go find the save point. Maybe there's a save point like right here. A mausoleum, just what I need. A vampire's best friend, the mausoleum. Like a BDSM thing? BDSM? BDSM. BDSM? Hey, that's what I wanted. Thank you very much. Alright, guys, I think we're going to call it here. Thank you very much for watching the video. Like I mentioned before, in all the videos that I've been uploading recently, I'm going on a summer job, so there's going to be no content for the next, like, 2 months or so. Just wanted to give you guys a heads up. So, take this time to, like, look through the videos, let me know what you like, you know, just, like, based off the time that I will be in limbo, in purgatory, all the videos that I'm going to upload, I'm just going to based off, you know, the viewership and how people react and whatever, and I'm going to continue it based off that. If you guys like this emulation series, number one, please tell me what to do, because I'm so confused. Like a controls list or something. Like, if we could get like a red moon, blood moon kind of situation going on here, like, I'd very much appreciate that. Okay, red moon, blood moon, you're canon in my lore now, in my videos. So congratulations. What the other thing I might do is just watch all of the cutscenes, or just like react to the story, or maybe just like watch the like boss fights of the game and like watch the cutscenes. So we might just do that because like the game itself is just a little janky, you know. But it also might be the fact that it's like buried so deep in my files. Maybe if I place the actual ISO like on my desktop and run from there, it'd be a little bit smoother. But we'll see. And the other thing I wanted to say is I wanted to introduce a little bit more of a different variety in the channel. So on top of Let's Plays, I want to go back to doing reviews. My idea for the reviews is to have like 3 minutes of me talking about the game, and then like the rest of the footage, however long it may be, is just going to be raw gameplay footage. So just like quick I'll give you my thoughts, what I think about it, should you buy it or not, and then just like footage for you to decide if you like the game itself. And the other thing I wanted to do is just add more music to the channel. In my other things, I have like a lot of hobbies that I like to do, and one of them is just like I like to mix music and just like collect music and stuff like that. So I have a collection of really awesome songs I think people would really enjoy. So I figured maybe making like small little like music compilations, like Dark Village Forest Ambience, you know, something like that. So I also make mixtapes, so I was thinking about also gradually uploading mixtapes onto the channel as well. So yeah, guys, thank you very much for watching. I hope you have a fantastic day. I will see you in a couple months. Take care of yourselves. Stay safe. And I'll see you guys soon. Have a blessed summer. Take care and goodbye.